Good evening, guys. It's another beautiful Tuesday, and you're welcome to Afia TV Official, the show where we bring you up to speed with all that is hot, trendy, and spicy on the internet. Here on Afia TV, broadcasting live from the beautiful city of Enugu State, Obodi Feneme, on DSTV 254, Go TV 17, and Free TV 748. My name is Divine Onoha, and I'm your host for today, but I'm not here alone. I'm here with my own gist buddy, my very own Pablo. Ojeke Paul, aka Pablo. I'm not going to call the second one.
Uncle Pablo.
Uncle Pablo,
Yeah,
how
Uncle
you
Pablo.
doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good to see you.
Yeah, it's also nice to see you.
Nice to see me, right?
Yeah.
Today you're telling me something good. Today you're not bragging. I begged you.
It's nice. But you did beg me. So.
Leave me, Joe. I don't know what nutrition that gives to you every single time because you're always bragging to everybody that I begged you to come on set.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe you get one account where they add something for one. I don't know.
But how are you doing though?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank
Okay,
you.
so we're going to be talking about everything happening on social media. And today we have Tinubu has some gist for us. Tinubu has some very important things to tell Nigerian youths, our very own 001. And you know, anytime I have Tinubu on my list of stories, I tend to start with him first because, I mean, let's give respect to whom respect is due, don't you think?
Yeah, let's just do that.
The way you're sounding, I don't even know if this story is going to make you happy at all. But let's take a look at the very first story right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Just before the break, I was going to tell you our very first story, and this one is from the president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he had something to say to the youth. He said this, and Pablo, are you listening?
I'm listening.
He said, "Fuel subsidy removal was done to protect your future." President Tinubu tells Nigerian youths. And then let's just have a little more detail to it, a little more context. He said every decision that he has taken so far, including the removal of fuel subsidies, about Nigerian youths and their future. The president stated this while speaking at the inauguration of the Planning Committee for the National Youth Conference at the State House, Abuja. In his words, "I want to reassure you that you are the hope of this country and everything hangs on you. Every decision that I have taken is about you. It's about the future. When we removed the fuel subsidy, it was because we wanted to protect your future. We have cleared the path for you to have a great future." When you listen to most professionals living in Nigeria, there's a cost. If you grow prosperity back home and empower people, they will not bother leaving. They will stay at home. So that is what our president has to say to us. And you know, you are a Nigerian youth. In fact, we're both youth. So I would like to know what your reaction to that statement is.
Well, so I think it's just saying trash. Trust me, it's just saying trash. So you are telling us that you removed fuel subsidy to save our future, and you're not giving us details. So how was fuel subsidy affecting my future? You removing it, what did they add? It's just like things got from bad to worse. You understand? After removing fuel subsidy, yes, the government is not paying for the fuel. Listen again, yeah, we're not paying for everything now. So it's like from bad to worse. You understand? People are suffering more. Like there's hunger more. You understand? So if you want to tell us that you removed fuel subsidy to save our future, tell us what the future looks like and why you. And he already told us why he removed it. So the money you are saving from this fuel subsidy, what did you invest in?
How
into,
exactly?
You understand? So this future we are actually looking at. When is it going to come? You understand? You're just telling us that you removed it to save our future. The future is in our hands. I'm saying it on live TV. I'm not advising anyone that lives in Nigeria to come back and say they want to invest. Because you're going to invest and then just everyone in Nigeria literally now is looking for who to eat from. Trust me. And you coming back to invest, they're looking for how to eat your money. You understand? So unless we have a working country where so somebody said something. He said, when Africa is going to be better, is a day where they don't have to think for what to eat next. You understand? So the problem now is everybody is thinking about what to eat next, what to eat next. Even when they carry your money, come back to Nigeria. And your money next where we go chop, you understand? So I just feel all he's just doing is dropping things that he thinks people want to hear. But at this point, this is not what we want to hear. Making show workings. You understand? Show workings. This thing that you've been doing. You understand? This thing that you've been doing. Let us see players and not just telling us for the future. For the future. Since they don't tell us, I will be the leaders of tomorrow. And yet now our grandpapa still they rule us. You understand? So I think we don't really want this now anymore. We want to see this future you're talking about. Let's see it manifest.
I mean, when I read the part where he said he has cleared everything for our future to be better, it really struck me because that's such an audacious statement to make if you ask me. But now, going back to what you have just said, you've mentioned the fact that he did not really say how because fuel subsidy was removed and everything went from bad to worse. Like you said, things are expensive, cost of livelihood everywhere is crazy. So exactly how? Now, the question is, if he explains to you that this is where he invested it. Of course, given what we are facing now, we've not seen anything. But if he went ahead to at least explain that this is what I did with the money, this is where we invested this, this is where we've invested that, to at least give more explanation, does it make it better? Do you think that would have made it better? Do you think he would have actually, given us more explanation as to where all the money has gone and all the things he has invested in order to make our future better? Do you think that would have, made things
for some persons, yeah. For some persons, yeah. But for other persons, they might say, okay, so it's not about telling us this is what you invested the money in. Let's see it.
So let's see it play out.
Let's see it play out, understand? So if you say you invested it in agriculture, let's see the land. Let's see the crops. Let's see everything.
Let's see who it is empowering. Let's see who is farming on it now.
And the people that are going to benefit from this empowerment, did you just ask your people to bring their people and write their name? The people that are being selected, what metrics did you use to select them? Let's see it out. You understand? The time we start doing all of these things, I think that's when we are one step ahead of being better as a country.
Okay, but for now, we're still where we are.
They're actually going back. Yeah, that's
honestly
true.
It's very sad, but let's take a look at the comments. Let's see if there are people who are at least supporting him, because I mean, we've complained about him not saying anything at some point, and now he's saying something. Let's see.
The truth is, I understand when you support the president before the election. You understand? Like, it's definitely understandable that you want to support him before the election. Like, he's your guy, you feel he's going to do the work and everything. Yes, I had friends that supported him and then we were cool. You understand? But still supporting him after the election, and you've seen that, okay, he's not really doing it. Everything he said that he was going to do, he's not really doing it, and you are still there supporting him. I think you're a devil. Yeah, I think you're like, it's really annoying. You understand? So I can say I support P2B or I support Atiku, because I know he can do this. And now they enter and they're not performing. They're not performing. So I have every right to hold them accountable because I voted for them, you understand? But when someone you voted for because you think he can do something doesn't do it well, and you're still out there supporting him, doesn't make sense. And it's really annoying to see most Nigerians still supporting the president even after he has made us like, oh my God. Let's take the comments.
Okay, I think we should take a breather here. But let's take a look at the comments. The first comment is from Great Ali Francis, and he says, "What have you done differently with the subsidy money? All lies. Can't even pay NYSC 70K salary till date. No good hospital, no good roads everywhere. Why not return the subsidy and leave us with our future?" The next comment here says, "Until there's consequences for corruption, Nigeria will never move forward." The next from Joe Corey says, "Who asked you to protect my future for me?" Now that is something. And the final comment we have here says, "Oh, I see how paying double in T-Fare is protecting my future. So cute." Nigerians are the most sarcastic people I've met. But it's just sad that while there are a lot of people complaining online, it doesn't look like these complaints are getting to the right people. It doesn't look like anything is being done even after we talk online. But amazingly, I think this thing now leads to the next story that we're going to talk about.
Talking about the right people, I actually think all of these things, that people are seeing it.
They're seeing it.
Yeah, they're seeing it. But in Nigeria now, like in the social media, everybody wants to be sarcastic. Everyone wants to be, let me drop that bar.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's what they are saying more. So
Cruise.
You understand? Everybody's trying to cruise. Like when they see your bar and then they be like, "Oh boy, now we'll get this handle." This guy, this guy is savage.
Grab it and they share.
This guy is savage.
And
Everybody wants to be that.
They will laugh about it.
And that's what they say more. When we come out and start criticizing things like this, you understand? Maybe they post something and then you see a lot of persons criticize it. They will see it and then, okay, there's a change of mindset here. People are no longer talking about cruising anymore. They're now hitting the hammer on the head of the nail. You understand? So I think that's when things would start being better. When they know, okay, people are actually seeing it and then people are now complaining and no longer cruise anymore. I think that's something we should look at.
Okay, now talking about, we speaking out on social media and the whole thing getting to the right authorities. The president also, during his speech, also said that, look me in the face, tell me what is wrong. President Tinubu tells Nigerian youths, look me in the face and tell me what is wrong. I mean, we've said a lot about Nigerian politicians not wanting to be accountable. We've said a lot about them not listening to us. Just like we're saying now, we post these things on social media. We say a lot on social media and it doesn't look like it's getting to them. And even if it's getting to them, they're not doing anything about it. But amazingly, he's telling us to look him in the face and tell him what is wrong. Now, the question I want to ask is, does this statement make any sense first? Because you... Does it make any sense?
It doesn't make any sense, trust me. It doesn't
Why?
make any sense. Because, so, I believe he's not, from a video I watched about him, he said he's not really a social media person, yeah? Because anytime he comes online, they insult the hell out of him. He made that comment. So that means he has been seeing everything on social media. So why does he want us to look him in the face and tell him what's wrong? He knows what's wrong.
Personally, I feel exactly. That's exactly where I was going to come from. The fact that what is wrong is not, it should not be a question at this point.
He knows
what is wrong with Nigeria should not be a question.
Less than 8 years, we are buying fuel for how much? 165 naira, are we? And now it's 8,000 naira, 900 and something naira. Like, that's what's wrong. How much is the light? That's what's wrong.
A lot of things.
Security. That's what's wrong. Food, that's what's wrong. Everything is wrong in Nigeria. So he shouldn't be asking us, look me in the face, and if he would come out on the street and tell people to tell him what's wrong, can he stand it? You understand? So everything is wrong in Nigeria. Him telling us to look him in the face and tell him what's wrong is like he's using us to cruise. Like it's like nothing is wrong. So look me in the face and tell me what's wrong. Everything is wrong in Nigeria. So I think that's a statement you should take back.
Personally, I feel like we should be preferring solutions at this point. I mean, we've gotten to a point where we are all seeking solutions. So I'm not sure what is wrong is quite the right, quite the right question to be asking. But then, according to him, he's emphasizing his openness for feedback and constructive criticism. So how do you feel about that?
I think Nigerians will just use it to catch cruise again.
To catch cruise again.
Yeah,
well, let's take a look at the comments and see if you're right about that. The first comment here is from Emeka Mukocha. He says, fix insecurity in the East. Give us a seaport in the East. Equal recruitment into the army. I think this guy is not catching cruise. Yeah. He's going ahead to answer him. And the next one here says, Tinubu, everything is wrong. The next from Black Mentor says, where do we see you? Very, very important question, I think. Where are we going to see you to tell you? Because social media is all we've got, and we've been posting and we've been talking and ranting for years now.
Where do we see you with a laugh emoji?
I mean, it could be like, in his defense, please, let me defend this guy. Let me defend this guy.
Okay, defend the guy.
I mean, just like you said now, him asking us, tell us what is wrong. For me, it's like a sarcastic statement. Like, are you not supposed to know what is wrong? So if I say, where do I see you really now? You're up there, you're wherever you are, and I'm just here. I'm just some poor girl or some poor guy trying to, struggling and trying to get my life in order. So I could as well just laugh about it because it's laughable.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Defended.
You see now we're laughing, we're catching cruise. Pablo, we need to. Oh yeah, let's be serious on this
Okay,
show.
let's do
So that if he's watching us, he'll know that we're serious. The next one here says, enter street, make we relate one-on-one, sir. Do you support him?
So that's the thing. Like I said, everybody would want to catch cruise.
Oh, this is cruise as well.
That's
Yeah,
cruise.
is it cruise?
What would you tell why would you tell the president to enter streets, we'll talk one-on-one? Like, you know, where I come from, like where I grew up here, they tell you enter street, we'll talk one-on-one, like maybe man to man. You get. So I think it's.
You think it's cruise?
I think for all the comments you've read so far, it's just the first one.
Okay, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay, let's check. This one here is from Amnenyenwa. She says, "Na yika agulai, Biko, come down from the throne." Subtitle: Our Father, we are tired. Please come down from the throne. So that's what this one is saying. I don't think this is cruise.
I think it's cruise.
You think it's cruise?
I think it's cruise because when have you heard that a Nigerian politician resigned from, like,
the fact that they've not resigned doesn't mean people don't want them to. Genuinely,
because you know it's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. This is cruise.
But she's expressing her heartfelt, the way she feels.
It's just like Tinubu saying, what he said. Look me in the eye and tell me what's wrong. Tell him what's wrong. What is wrong?
So now if we say what is wrong, now it's not cruise.
Is him coming down from the throne wrong? The right? Tinubu did not say, what do you want me to do? He said, look me in the face and tell me what's wrong. And that doesn't mean that even if you're telling me, we'll do something else.
You know what? At this point, I'm just going to say both the statements and the comments are all cruise. Because even if all the comments we're getting here are serious comments, really mentioning all that is wrong, is it really going to be solved? Is it today we started?
Yeah, that's true.
But let's finish the comments, Let's just, finish the comments. This one is from Activity Nwa. I don't know why that
name sounds cruise.
Please. He says, since you went into office, you have been acknowledging the economic hardship. Oga, how long do you want to keep acknowledging for? How long does Nigeria have to wait? It's not cruise.
Yeah, it's not cruise.
At the end of the day, after all this laughter, after all these comments we're seeing here, both the sarcastic ones and the cruise catchers and everything, every single Nigerian is feeling the pain. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're all feeling the pain in one way or the other. Trust me. Like even the family that think they can provide for themselves, at some point they have to limit the way they go out. They have to limit the way they have to
barest minimum.
You understand? So I think there was a time that was it Ojus Okalu posted that he cannot fuel his cars again. You get.
Wow.
So I'm like, someone like
so what will we now do? What will we now do?
So I think
it's quite sad. But any final words for the president? Any final words?
I just think
personally, I'll say do the talk.
He should take us more serious. Like,
more seriously?
Yeah, he should take us more serious. He should take his job rather more seriously, you understand? And do the right thing.
Okay.
2027 is around the corner.
It's around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just delve into something a bit lighter than what we've been talking about. And I think it would, God, I wanted to say it would be a breath of fresh air, except that it is a bit on the negative side. But before we deep dive into what the crux of the matter is, have you watched Love in Every Word?
So it's actually trending everywhere.
It's trending everywhere.
And I don't want to watch it.
Why?
Because I already, so one reason why I like patronizing Nigerian movies here, because if you want your country to grow, you have to patronize your country, understand? But the annoying thing is, most of these movies, just from the storyline and everything, you know how it's going to end. Just from a scene
Give us benefits of doubt, Pablo. Give us benefits of doubt. Please. I mean,
just from a scene you watch, you know how the movie is going to end. Trust me.
Well, I'm particularly excited about this one because it represents Ndibu. I mean, it has a lot to do with Ndibu. The main guy in this particular movie was Uzo Arukwe, and then Bam Bam was the lady. So of course, it's a romantic movie, and a lot have been said about it. But what stands out is the character that Uzo played. Uzo played the rich guy, the Odogu that has a lot of money and is in love with with Bam Bam, and he made a lot of efforts to win her heart, and it was it's such a beautiful movie. And the highlight was the fact that he kept using his Igbo accent. He was, Igbotic in the movie, and I think that was one of the reasons Bam Bam didn't want him at first, because he had this Igbo accent. She had a problem with the accent, but at the end of the day, of course, love won. So people have, had a lot to say about it. Igbo people are excited. People are, loving the movie, but the focus has been on this accent, and this particular guy had something to say concerning it, and I'll just read it out for you to hear. This is from Chidozie Odogu Dozilla Nacho on Facebook. He said, the damage this guy is doing to Igbo men in the name of movies cannot be undone in a generation. He's a useful idiot who will appear in any effort to perpetuate a dangerous stereotype of Igbo men. No, Igbo men don't talk like that, with a long, drooling, cringy accent. Igbo men don't behave like that. Obnoxious, crass, and borderline stupid money misroads. Mbano. Ndị Igbo really complain of the degenerate messaging in Hollywood, but somehow are blind to the even more diabolical messaging in Nollywood, with this guy as the figurehead. First, I'd like to say, this is a bit too much. The words, the choice of words that he has just used, for me, they are just overboard. I mean, it's blown out of proportion. But yeah, let me hear your comments on this, guys.
Well, I think I support the guy.
You support the guy?
Yeah, I really support him. Yeah, trust me. So
why?
I've not seen the movie, but what it played out was the guy is an illiterate. He just has money and then feels he can get any girl he wants. Yes. That was why this stuff I watch on status. That was why he had to go to the girl's house with Ogene to go and collect somebody's phone number.
That is not a sign of illiteracy.
Calm down,
Pablo.
calm down. That's it. That's noise pollution.
Whoever told you he's an illiterate, he has an Igbo accent makes him an illiterate.
No, understand
you see,
me.
these are the issues. We need to start. We're going to get into a full-blown argument on this.
So
we don't go agree.
From the storyline, he's an illiterate. From the storyline.
Not exactly. It's just the accent.
Calm down. If you
okay, go on.
I wouldn't say if you watched, because I didn't
you didn't watch?
Yeah. But if you understood from all I've watched here, he's an illiterate, and then just like this guy said, money misroad. Now, Igbo businessman, we can't get money. So he now saw a girl he likes and forgot to collect the girl's number. And you are going to get her number with Ogene, plain Ogene.
So that makes him money misroad.
Yes, that's money misroad.
There's no Igbo man who hustles for his money that should be called money misroad, so long as you fought for it. Do you know what money misroad is?
Understand me. Calm down.
Okay, I'm calm.
The guy is an illiterate in this movie. So they are painting this picture of, as an Igbo man, just get the money, you'll get any girl.
Okay, you know what? We don't have enough time. So we'll leave this particular side of the conversation for tomorrow or some other time. But let's focus on what this guy is saying. He is saying that Igbo men don't talk like that. That's number one. With a long, really cringy accent, Igbo men don't behave like that. Is that true?
Most Igbo men don't talk like that.
Most?
Yes.
Most Igbo.
When have you heard Alex Oti talk?
I've heard him talk.
Does he talk like that?
Look,
have you heard Emeka Mba talk?
He said,
have you heard Emeka Mba talk? Does he talk like that?
Igbo men
calm down.
Don't talk like that.
Does he talk like that? Have you heard Peter Mba talk?
Pablo, there are exceptions.
Calm down. Okay, mention one Igbo man that talk like that.
Hold on.
Mention one Igbo man that talk. No. Let's have it now. Let's have it now. Okay.
Let's focus on what the guy is saying.
Let's use this man, Peter Edochie. He's already old. He's an Igbo man. Does he talk like that? No, he doesn't.
Wait, you need to
mention one Igbo man that talks like that.
Pablo, hold on. Like I said, me and you, we have normally we used to have issues. But I want us to focus on what the guy said. Okay? This is not about us. If we get into it, we're not going to end the show. So we'll just keep our thing behind. Okay. After the show, we'll continue. Yeah. But this guy said, no, Igbo men don't talk like that. But I've seen a lot of Igbo men who
mention
talk like
one.
That. I've seen a lot of them.
Mention one of them.
I've seen a lot of them.
Mention just one.
If you go to the streets of Obete, you see a lot of them.
And
they're not illiterates. And they're
I've
not
been
money
to
misroads.
Ogbete several times. I've not seen one.
Ah, oh my God.
Talk like that.
Okay. So we don't have enough time. So I mean, time is up. So you're saying you agree with the guy?
So guys, this is her running away.
You agree with no, time is up.
Yeah.
You agree with the guy
Yeah.
that Uzo Arukwe and his role that he has played on this movie is damaging Igbo
So
men.
most people would now see Igbo people that this is how they talk.
But there's nothing really wrong with having that accent.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you agree with the guy.
Yeah,
you agree with the guy that
Uzo Arukwe's like that.
No, now Uzo Arukwe's role is damaging to Igbo.
To Igbo culture, yeah.
He's not promoting Igbos.
Yeah.
He's damaging Igbos.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at the comments and see who agrees with you. I'm not going to do this with you today. This is from Cake Vendors Connect. It says jealousy. He says jealousy. Let's put it that way. Proudly an Igbo babe. He represented us well. This is from an Igbo babe. It's not me.
Okay.
It's not me. It's okay. Don't fight me. This is from Slimless. He says, we're not too serious for this country. And now this one here from Prestagram, he says, I'm an Igbo man and I love the damage he is doing. God bless you. The next one here says, Wailing Wailer. We Igbos know the type of men he portrays are plenty. Stop looking at me. I did not engineer it.
No. Go ahead.
And then the next
I wish you would. I wish you could give me a link to where you get all of these comments.
Certainly after the show.
Because now trust me, I would see people that would cite.
I didn't see anyways, but let's go on. Now for you, all this English on top movie where all of us enjoy. Now, wow. And then finally, who is this Efulefu? These days, I speak with my Igbo accent because I'm starting to own and be proud of my identity. I want you to know that Abomwa for Igbo. And on that note, we're drawing the curtains. Pablo, any final words in just a few seconds?
I don't know why we are drawing the curtain here.
It's almost 6 o'clock. Hurry up.
I don't know why we are drawing the curtain here.
Okay, Pablo.
Final words is you don't have to sound like an illiterate to be an Igbo.
Well, my final
words. You don't have to sound like an illiterate to be an Igbo. If you want to represent the Igbo culture, wear your attire. Like, go to your village. Okay. Do you even know who your chief is in your village?
Thank you so much, Pablo. Thank you. And thank you to all of you that have, stayed with us on the show. It's been a very rough one with Pablo today, but I'm sure you enjoyed the show. And I'll just leave you to drop your comments on our social media platforms. Ensure that you follow us on all our platforms at Afia TV Official. And do have a lovely evening ahead. My name is Divine Onoha. Bye.